Just like that, we are live, and it has been a hot minute since I've been live. Gotten a little behind on the podcast as well. Not what I like to do. Just been kind of a little busy making excuses. Sometimes you just don't feel like showing up, right? There's days where I'm like, F this. Like, I don't want to show up. I don't want to do this. But man, then you start to realize like that just throws you back. So here I am. I'm live. I know it's been a while. Some of y'all probably thought I joined a witness protection program or something, but just been in the trenches. I honestly, being real with you, I did not feel like going live today either. I haven't recorded a podcast. Well, I did. I got a couple coming up, but it had been about a week or two. The holiday throws you off. I was just like, I almost didn't go live today. Like, another day, it won't hurt, right? But you know what? It does hurt because when you stop showing up, especially when you're called to something bigger, you start fading. And it's not fading to others, it's fading to yourself. So this live isn't perfect. I just threw it on here. My lighting's okay. My energy's raw because we're still building. We're still elevating, and that's kind of the biggest part about my life. So let's do a little quick catch up. If that's your favorite condiment, there's a lot of mustard fans out there. What's up, Patrick? What's going on, my man? But anyway, so yeah, I'm still helping families buy and sell houses across St. Louis. We're busy. We put one under contract this past weekend. Took a listing. We're still moving the market out there. Obviously, it's not as busy as it should be or as I would like it to be. It's a very difficult time for millennials, much less anybody, to enter into a home. Luckily, being in St. Louis, we are very blessed inside of a market that is extremely affordable. If you look around the country, inventory is still tight, but things are moving. Buyers are active again. I'm noticing inspectors are booked back. That's a great thing. When you call around and inspectors are booked out a week or two, that means they're busy. So that means things are picking up. Rates, yeah, they've bounced a little bit. Cash out refis, they are creeping up. It makes sense. I tell people too, if you're sitting on cash and you're not planning to move, take some cash out, upgrade something, pay off something. And if you don't have anything to pay off, go take a freaking vacation. Take some of your money and go have fun with it before your short life ends. Unfortunately, right? Speaking of which, a little moment for that camp. Those floods in Texas, just awful to see. I can't imagine as a father of two to have your kid at a camp and that type of flooding happen. I think it rose 26 feet in like 45 minutes overnight. That's just absolute insanity, and it's sad. And hopefully everyone's praying for those victims and those children because it's a sad thing. But homes priced in St. Louis, we're still getting action under 7 days. If the price is sell, it's going under contract. I can tell you that. But some people are finally realizing that when you price your house like 2022, it doesn't work in Q3 of 25. It just doesn't. So we're busy, but it's also kind of strange, like in terms of like the moves and why people are moving. But anyway, outside real estate, we've also been cooking some AI stuff. I'm big into AI. I run a lot of things through AI. It's bought back a lot of time. I've been starting to create some AI workshops. So if you are interested, I have my Calendly link. Download those free prompts on my Facebook. It'll eventually take you to my calendar. You can hop on. We can talk about AI. We can basically teach you how to use ChatGPT, basically automate your life. It doesn't even have to be for business. You can just make other aspects of your life where you buy back your time through ChatGPT. You're not cheating. You're not beating the system. It is truly a special tool that if you know how to use it properly, it is tremendous. So we're building smart, we're building loud, right? We're finally at a point where I feel like things are all aligning. But like I said, let's pray for those kids in that camp, because that really has just been on my mind. And I don't care if you pray often or never or at all, just pause for a second and think about those are somebody's kids, somebody's daughter, somebody's son. It really reminds me that nothing we build in life matters if we forget humanity in the process. So stay aware, stay grateful, and let's never get caught up in chasing success that we forget why we started. So yeah, I didn't feel like going live today, but I've learned something. You don't show up because it's convenient. You show up because it's who you are. And this is who I am. I'm a dad, I'm a husband, a third generation realtor, podcaster, builder, human. I'm not here to fake perfection. I'm here to build something real, whether that's a house, a podcast, a business, AI, or just a freaking better version of myself, right? So if it's you, hit a like. Let's go. If you're in St. Louis looking to buy or sell, DM me. I don't do pressure. I do partnerships, right? If you're wanting to get started with AI, learn how to run things, grab the Prompt Vault, jump in a class. If you've got a business or a story, you want the world to hear it, hit me up. Hit me up about the podcast, because I'm back. Not perfect, not polished, but present and better than ever. So let's go elevate. Thanks for tuning into this live, brother. Patrick and the rest of the fam listening. One love.